Alright, hey guys, Kev here, and I'm doing a little bit of a flashlight showdown. Not really. I don't have much of a test here. I just wanted to kind of go through these lights because I got a few in for testing review the past week, and they just like started piling up. And I was like, oh crap, I should probably, test them. So that's what I'm doing. Got my Milwaukee light up here, and this is my garage, by the way. It's already filling up. We just moved in last week, but I'm digging. I got all the pool chemicals and stuff I don't want the kid to get. I got all the rakes and all that kind of shit hung up along the wall and whatnot. I got myself a John Deere, hell yeah, baby. But anyway, I'll cut this light off and then we can test these. Now, this is just for reference. This is my CWF Micro Arcadians, the flashlight I carry every day, and I absolutely love it. This, I just got in, and it was just another light that came in, and I just want to do a quick demo on it. This is the Through Night Archer UV. 16 bucks right now on Amazon, and it literally is just a UV light. That's it. So it takes a AA battery, and you just tighten it. Let me kick this off. Oops, I forgot. There we go. So it takes AA, and that's it. I mean, it's very simple. To you, it really just looks like a flashlight. I guess a terrible flashlight. You can really see the UV when you shine on something plastic or something white, ironically. But here's like my pants. Yes, I'm wearing like sandals. You can see, I think it's my laundry detergent. That's what I'm going with. That really shows up on these. But yeah, anything white letter, like look at this bike and the handles. These are pink. I guess pink really pops. Red pops a bit. That's a Milwaukee charger. It looks like bright orange. I don't know, I just think this thing's interesting, but yeah, semi-useless anyway. Let me get this light back on. So, let's talk about these four, okay? So two of these are lights that I already own. This is the Olight Baton Pro in titanium. I've had this light for a couple of years. It is a fantastic flashlight. And I feel like, now I'm not the light expert, so those of you who are, please let me know in the comments, but I feel like this is kind of the light that these lights are trying to match or something. Maybe there's a better light, like a US made light or a stream light or something like that, that already had this form factor. And Olight is also on the bandwagon, but it just feels like I've had this for a while, and then I started getting lights that were like really similar. You know what I mean? This is another Olight, actually. This is a Warrior 3 Mini, and I really like this light. Probably a little better than this one. I just wish I had like a titanium one. And then I think this one's a little bit less powerful. We can kind of test that here, I guess. This thing just tends to be a beast, you know. I did not spend time charging these to full capacity before this video. So they are what they are. They're probably at, 70%, 60, 70% battery. These guys are probably a little bit closer to 90, 80, 90. I charged them up before, this one I've had by my back sliding door now for a few days just so it could get some use. This is a bright one as well. This is the Through Night TC15. This is the version 3. I think I did a video on the V1, but I'm not positive. It might have been a V2 or something like that. But this is probably the least aesthetically appealing one to me. No frills really. This is just going to be something that works, you know what I mean? Which is fine. There's no problem with that. Another thing that I don't love about this is it does not have the magnetic tail cap like all the other ones have. So if that matters to you, which it does to me, because sometimes I'm working on something and I just want to pop this on a duct or something so that I can have the light. Comes in handy in my opinion. Even this Milwaukee light up here, is on a magnet. That's how I got it up there, right? So magnets are very useful when it comes to lights, in my opinion. So that's the TC15 V3. And then the last one here is from Brinty. I'm not positive how you say their name. BrinYte. I've tested a couple of their things, or reviewed a couple of their things, whatever you want to call it. And they're actually like good quality. I honestly thought they were going to be like junk the first time around. You can watch my video way back on their one light. It's a much bigger light. I forget what it was called, but I was surprised at how good the quality is. And this is no exception. I mean, and it's right there with these two, I would say, size-wise. The TC15 is a little bit bigger than these other lights, but they're all in the same range, you know? But this one also has the side switch, like all of these. The reason why this one's probably my favorite Olight right now is this is a magnet. It also works to be charged that way. And then it has this switch, much like the Baton Pro, but it also has a tail switch. So it just has everything I want, really. I have another one. I think it's the full-size Warrior Pro. It's a beast, very tactical, and that one stays next to my bed. I should have grabbed it, but that one's a little bit, I think, like a step up in power from these four, if that makes sense. So I'm going to cut this light off, and we'll go through these one by one. Start with the Olights, and you guys can see if there's any difference. I mean, I think I have a light on outside, so it's not going to help. I'm just going to do it here in the garage with the light off, and we'll see if we can get a gauge on these, all right? So I'll start with the CWF, just so you can kind of see what we're dealing with. There we go. Okay. So here's my CWF, Micro Arcadian. As you can see, plenty of light. Honestly, looks brighter in the camera, through the camera there. So we have 15% power, and we have 100% power. So that's 650 lumens right there. All right. So that gives you an idea, I think. But yeah. So that is the CWF. I'm just going to lay this down so I can see what I'm doing and skip to the next one. Oh, I said it'd start with the Olights. So here, it just cut out. Is that me or did that just cut out? Anyway, this is the Baton Pro tie. And I mean, you can see right away, it's way more powerful. This is low, right? And the low here is similar to what we were getting on high from the Micro Arcadian. So let's cycle up, medium, and high. I don't think there's a fourth setting. We'll check. Back to low. Now I'm going to hit turbo. And this thing is an absolute monster on turbo. The whole garage is lit up right now. I could literally just do whatever I needed to right now. Just blasting this, facing that way across the room. I can see behind me and everything. Apparently I can't see down here. So that's the Baton Pro tie. Then we have the Warrior 3 Mini or whatever. So it might need a charge if that's what that means, but we'll see. So here's low, medium. Okay, so this is low. My apologies. This is medium. This is high. And we're going to kick to turbo now. And there you go. That's turbo. So not quite as powerful as the Baton Pro tie. Like, if I look behind me, it's still, like, dark. You know? Like, I could do stuff. But with this one, I mean, it's not like bright, but you can see, you know what I mean? So that's the difference between those. Let's grab the Brinty. This is the Brinty here. I was really impressed with this one because of the size. It feels slimmer in hand than the other ones do. So This is going to be low. This is going to be off, you idiot. This is going to be medium. It's a longer press, that's why. It's medium. That is high. I think there's actually 4 on this one, so hang on. There you go. It's a little bit brighter. That's your full high. So there's like a moonlight, low, medium, high, I guess. And then let's go turbo and see what changes. So I think that was turbo. So it basically just lets you cycle to turbo, which is good. We'll take a look behind us here. We are not getting the same brightness. Again, we'll compare. So that was the Brinty. I'm going to grab the Baton Pro again and go turbo. And you can see it's just brighter back here. How much does this matter in real life? It doesn't, because that turbo mode is not going to last very long, right? But I'm just kind of giving you guys reference points here. So here is the Through Night TC15. I expect this one to do as well as that Baton Pro, I think. So I think that was low. This would be medium. This would be high. And this, let's just double check, would be turbo. And pretty damn good. I know this test is stupid, but take a look at that. And then take a look at this. Pretty much the same, I would say, right? I'm thinking they're pretty similar there. So hang on a second. Let me turn this rover light on. And yeah, so there you go, guys. That's just a silly demo from me on these flashlights. I think it's still pouring rain out there. Otherwise, I would take them outside for you. I can try. We can see how far they kick. I don't want to bother my neighbors, but let's see. All right, so I think it stopped raining. It's like drizzling here, so I can give you a little bit of a demo, I guess. Oh, there's puddles. All right, so there's a tree right here. This is gonna be the Brinty light. So this is on high. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I mean, you can see the entire roof. I mean, I would be very happy with that. I mean, look at the tree. That was turbo. So again, this one you can cycle turbo. So it kind of is a little deceiving, I guess. Not really. But there's medium, high, and there's your turbo mode. So that's the Brinty light. Let me just try to get through this. Here's the Through Night TC15 V3. So, wow, that one's impressive. So let me just, here's low for you. Look around a little bit. Medium. Medium's bright. High. There's high. We haven't even hit turbo yet. I mean, look at that. Yeah, it's already brighter. I think that was turbo, but there it is. Look at that. That whole tree for me is lit up. That tree's probably like 50 feet high, something like that. But yeah, that's super bright. Next up, we have the Warrior 3 Mini. So let's get to low and just, okay, here's low. So definitely lower. Am I in a puddle? Yes. I am in a puddle. All right, there's low. Medium. Okay, see the tree. High. So this one's got definitely more of a spotlight feel to it to me. Like, it's not necessarily weaker, it's just more directed, if that makes sense. And this is turbo. So yes, I can see less of that tree than I could before, but the part I can see is just as bright, if that makes sense. I would still take that Through Night over this if I had to, and whatever weird scenario we're talking about right now. But yeah, that's the Warrior. And lastly, I will get out the Baton Pro. Here's a low, just for reference sakes. Low, medium, high. Okay, up the tree, and turbo. Turbo is pretty much dead on with the through night. That whole tree is lit up. It's crazy. So there you go. And then just to show you, I'll grab the I didn't grab the CWF, did I? I thought I did. 2, 3. I guess not. I was gonna grab it just to give you like a baseline. But let me see. It's all wet. Oh, here it is. So, just because I know this is 650 lumens-ish, right? Like this is 85 or something. This is 650. There's that tree. So, I think this battery's dead, or this thing is in bad shape because it keeps down cycling. I don't know if you saw that, but anyway, there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, do something different and talk about those flashlights. So let me know which one you would choose out of the 4 lights that we tested here. My take on it is this light is very powerful, but it's kind of ugly. Doesn't matter to everybody, kind of matters to me. It's bulkier, so maybe it's sort of in a different class. Like I was saying, this might be more with that Warrior I have. Excuse me. But yeah, it's ugly, and it doesn't have a magnet, right? I want a magnet. This is a just beautiful light. I love the magnet. I love the tail switch. I love all of that. I do feel like it's a little underpowered after I compared it. And I felt that way after I compared it to this, because they are extremely similar in size and shape and everything. I'm sure there's something I'm missing. There's probably a battery that's bigger in here than there, but they just seem like they should be pretty comparable. And this one is just obviously a lesser powerful light. Doesn't always matter, I know, but and then this one is just like last time with these, surprising. It's got a good look to it. It's got that cool sort of shimmering look. I don't know what you call that stuff, diamond checkering or whatever. You see when I spin it, looks cool. Easy operation on this switch, very comfortable, good looking light. It's got plenty of power. It's got the magnet. So this one would be a hard one for me to pass up, you know. I'd probably just stick with my Baton Pro tie. It is titanium, which is cool. Or the Warrior. I'm a bit of an Olight guy. You know, I really like their stuff. I do work with them, like they send me stuff, obviously. I always give honest reviews. But their stuff's good. I've never had a problem with any of it. People always say, oh, Chinese, you know, like it's crap or whatever. I've never had, you know, a problem. I will say, I should say, this one is the second one I got, because the first one I got, something was up with the battery. Pretty sure anyway, because I took the battery out of that and tested it in the body of that one, and it like worked. Or at least it worked for a second or something. And then I could not get it to charge with the battery in it. So they sent me a new one. This one's perfect, but I do want to mention that. But that's really the only time I've had issues with any flashlight from China. At least in the recent past where I've been, you know, reviewing them or whatever. So let me know your thoughts on it, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome to the new garage. Try to do videos more around here, out here. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm happy about it. The space, even though it's filling up, it's way more than before. I got my little toolbox set up. I got this Husky one because the Milwaukee one was like $900 or something. And this thing's great. It has soft close. I know this is off topic, but I'll show you. This thing was $450 or something, like delivered to my door. And it's got the ball bearing drawers. So let me just get this out of here. And you'll see, it just has this really nice soft close to it. So I got all my PPE type stuff here. I got wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff there. I got some hardware and stuff in here. This is where I keep my installation driver tool and everything. I love that tool, by the way. Check out the Milwaukee installation driver. I'll probably do a video on it. I love it. Then I have all my impacts and hammer drills that I bought, and really, I mean, I have needed the impacts. The hammer drills, I haven't used yet, but batteries, I went a little ham. Some extra chargers, cables. And here I keep the beast. Dude, the Milwaukee M18 fuel hacksaw. This thing is a monster. I went through like 2x6 or something at the old house, just trying to like chop up stuff to throw in the trash. Went through a bunch of molding, crown molding and stuff like that. And this thing just ate. It was awesome. I also have this multi-tool. It came for free with one of the kits I bought. And I just bought, I'm stoked about it. I just bought a Milwaukee fuel, I think it's an M12, it might be an M18, I can't remember. Fuel insider ratchet. So it's like, I don't know, it's basically made so you can get into really tight spaces to use it, because I was having a bitch of a time getting the spindle covers off of my John Deere. I wanted to get under there and clean the grass out. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of starting to be a tool guy. I'm not an expert. I am definitely not a handy guy. I'm trying to learn stuff, which is cool. And if you guys are interested, I guess, let me know. I'd be happy to film some stuff. I just want to make it clear that I'm not like trying to make videos where I'm teaching things, because that's not what's going to be happening. Why won't this, what did I screw up? Does the drawer have to be open? See what I mean? Was it in this way? Now you see exactly what I mean. Just take my knife disassemblies and extrapolate that out to tools, okay? Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for checking the video out, and I'll put links to all of them down below, and I'll catch you later. Peace.